like I said, it's not terrible, but it's definitely gray.
Yeah.
Wait till you see what the city looks like. But hey, we got us an assassin tomb.
Oh, that's good. Dealing with damage rated challenge rating 17 enemies or more.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely fighting well above your belt.
Time for more codex collecting. And this is the place also where I now have to ask the question. We have we've already said before how we could have make this the Crimson Fucker playthrough, but this is the place where we can buy the black clothing.
We'll just stain it red with the blood of our enemies.
So do you want to get it?
Yeah, I'm into the look.
The black or the red?
The black.
Get it? Okay.
A pleasure. Come again.
And we still get to keep the red. And we still get we still get to keep the red in the thing and the red of the cape. So
Yeah. They're accents now.
Now one of your allies has been permanently brainwashed by the enemy, who is powerful enough to kill us both.
So we could have TPK next week. Ooh.
I just got 666 florins.
There, on him.
All right. That happened.
Well, that guy was just confident.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead because he turned to flip and landed right on his fucking head, like an idiot.
I just read Alex's list of demands. Get it? Black. Black, you fuck.
Black, you fuck. Yeah, fuck it. Well, yeah, of course the assassino's been sighted. I'm right over here, you ass. I just killed like 4 people to get a piece of paper. No shit, I'm here. Oh. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me, gentlemen. I didn't mean to interrupt your rooftop fucking circle jerk. I'll go on my way.
By the way, eat more fruits.
On the other hand, you became Odin that can do up to 4 attacks in 1 turn, plus 10d6 of various magic effects. Me not knowing shit about D&D, that sounds OP as fuck.
4 attacks in 1 turn is like a level 20 fighter ability.
Alright. Do the people have anything new? No, they don't. They fucking suck. Goddamn.
You must lack the coin to shop here.
That was a strangely non-Italian accent that came from your mouth. I'll get it eventually. Yeah, you did the right thing by running. Basically, if you hit twice, you have an opportunity to get a 3rd attack. Then you have your bonus action attack because dual wielding.
Has anyone seen my assistant? He was right here.
Yeah, that sounds OP as fuck.
I got kicked.
Ah. So the reason why Sloth can hit 4 times is because he's dual wielding.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Kind of evens out with your shit health.
Well, the good news about Odin is the fact that he has a spear that he just hucks everywhere, and it doesn't miss. It's titled Gungnir.
So aim for that.
I may be a bit disorganized, but I do know my smith.
Gungnir?
Yeah.
Is that what the armor is named after? From Halo?
Yes. Or no, that's Mjolnir.
Isn't there
That's
a
Thor.
Isn't there a Gungnir set, Alex? Or am I stupid? I knew there was, or I thought there was. You're fighting the divine barbarian, Conan.
Okay, when you typed that, and Alex typed something immediately after you, so I just read it as, "We're fighting the divine dumbass." And I was about to say, that sounds about right.
Okay, just had to try it. Secret weapon, man. On the other hand, you got a life cleric.
Very useful.
Dear Mr. Morgan, a serious matter has come to my attention. Nikola Tesla plans to use PE4 to create an information network across the entire world. And if that wasn't bad enough, he intends to allow access to it for free. Imagine the masses spreading knowledge amongst themselves instantaneously. That would make everything we intend to do much more difficult. You must cut all funds for his experiments at once. In case you get cold feet, I'll have you know he wants to make electricity free as well. Just stroked out there. Thereby putting us out of business. I've already begun slandering Tesla in the press. Just reallocate his funding, and I'll take care of P for myself. Sincerely yours, Thomas Edison. Edison, creator of DC Electric. Okay, fuck you too. I didn't want to read that. Who also has an artifact that allows it to heal when heal does damage. Electrocuting an elephant. Live on tape.
When he does damage.
Ah. You literally thought that sound was Dingus snapping?
Why would I be snapping?
He wanted everyone to know the secret, to set us all free. They used it to drive him insane.
He doesn't think you can snap, or is it whistle?
I can't whistle very well, but I am very capable of snapping.
Oh god, gotta break it out again, god damn it. Oh god, I just read that. I never paid attention to that newspaper headline until now. Damn.
The International Jew?
The world's problem.
Ah.
Yay. Alex. Yeah, as I described in my Assassin's Creed 1 playthrough, even in this game, there's a lot of segments replaying it now as I'm older, seeing it, and I'm like, oh, I totally missed that as a kid. Oh, God. The juice?
For I will catch all of the salmon.
Dear Mr. Edison, I wanted to thank you for letting me make use of PE4 all these years. Among several things, I was able to convince the workers that I was raising their pay by $5 a day, when in fact I gave them a pay cut. But I had to let PE4 go. As per instructions, I've shipped it to Europe. H has it, so I assume the war will begin as soon as he can take over. We'll let him have his fun. Lord knows that kind of purge will be good for Europe. And then end it with a bang, as planned. Out of the chaos of war, a new order will emerge. I've enclosed a picture from Florida of you, me, and Firestone. We should attempt to spend more time on the golf course this summer. Yours, Henry Ford. God damn.
It's a game, can we burst him down before he kills us all?
Hey Alex, you mind shutting Streamlabs up again for a minute? shit. I went the wrong way. I need to go this way.
Look at the speed those clouds are moving.
Yeah. It's like world isn't. It's like time is.
FYI, he has the potential to do 150 damage in one turn.
Good lord.
Holy shit!
Okay, so the way I'm gonna do this, considering the I just looked at the time we've been going. I'm gonna get all the necessary viewpoints that I need to get, all the codex pages and all of the truth stuff, and then I'm heading straight to Venice.
Okay, so for context, I have a character that I'm working with right now, and he's level 2. The maximum damage he can do is 14.
The power, hellspawn, and infernal killer you have all heard of is here in Corley. He is merciless and beats up a terror.
So they're at like level 14, and that guy's capable of 150 damage.
Talk about one-shots.
On the other hand, his character thinks that you're weak, so he probably won't go all out at first.
Just leave me be.
Alright, taking care of all the stuff in the city for now, so let's go get that assassin tomb.
Mayhaps you should poison his dick.
Oh yeah, speaking, that's right. I got my poison shit and I haven't used it once.
Ah, yes, much better, friend. You'll see.
Infernal killer you have all heard of is here in Corley.
Hey dude, how about you shut up? Alright, cool. Give me my money back.
See that all you cherish is safe and well guarded.
Yeah, I wish every game had a stealing mechanic as easy as this.
I've distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate.
Speaking of stealing mechanics, we should play that second Sly Cooper game sometime.
Yeah. I'll have to remember how to... I'll have to remember how to use fucking Ventilator. Because I haven't used it in a while. But yeah, it'll probably be sometime after this game. Then they fucking nerfed it in every game after this. Hell yeah. Keep in mind we're fighting apocalypse level threats. We need that level of damage. It's great till we fight each other. Thank God the cleric didn't use a whole lot of cell spots. Alex says he needs someone to help him through Kingdom Hearts, Dingus.
I will gladly do this.
When? He says.
When you want to play it and I'm over.
Ah, yes, more time trials.
I can't say I've ever been a fan of time trials in games.
Me either. It's a lot of unneeded pressure. Guess you gotta break out the PS4. Hey, just buy it. Just buy the $1 million copy on PC.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Alex. Yeah, fuck that.
I am too. I was just making a joke. Fuck that. There's no reason for any Kingdom Hearts game, no matter how recent. Except for maybe the most recent, which is 3. There's no reason for Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2 to be $60.
Yeah, that is a bit much.
The DM gave him the ability to turn to a CR30 creature. Thank God we enclosed area where he can transform. Can't transform. Okay. Look, a lot of Luigi's to stab. Can we talk about weeb shit again?
That's not it. He said, I never thought I'd say this, but can we talk about weeb shit again?
Time to stab every Luigi.
I want him caught now!
Yeah, we have been talking about D&D a long time. For an hour.
Honestly, it felt longer.
Well, naturally, I enjoyed the conversation, but I'm fine with changing the topic. Sloth says, sorry, D&D is most of his life right now.
Fuck. So apparently, that move whenever Ezio swings off of the pole with his hands, that move apparently has a name in climbing. I think it's called a lache.
I've never heard of that, but okay.
I've been watching a lot of gameology videos, and they get quote unquote experts, which is really just people who either work in those fields or do that particular hobby for either a living or something. And one of them, they were getting they were getting climbers to talk about Assassin's Creed parkour, and every time that they would do the move where they swung and launched themselves off the swinging pole, they would call it a lache.
Cool.
So I guess it's called a lache.
There!
You just did that to yourself, dude. Talk about
That was very stupid.
Alright, so, weeb shit. Apparently Jujutsu Kaisen is good, question mark?
I have not heard of it at all.
Fine, fine.
Ow, my dick. Come on.
Well, close.
You asshole. Give me your weapon!
So, the guys who made the Seven Deadly Schmucks, the abridged series of Seven Deadly Sins on YouTube,
Uh-huh.
apparently they've been doing a whole bunch of other series, and they are all hilarious.
Didn't the same people who did didn't the same people who did Sayo Bridge do My Hero?
They started it. I don't know how far they've actually gone in.
Because I've been seeing people share segments from that on the internet, and I'm like, I need to watch this because I need to understand these references. Oh, speaking of My Hero and cool shit, I have a thing to show you later, Dingus.
Okay.
Good animation and fights. Story's kind of bland so far. I think they only did the first episode. That sucks if they did. As long as it's good. Tell him your thing, Alex. He has a way to get to the third Phoenix Wright game if you're down for it.
I'm wondering about doing that quicker, because, I mean, I enjoy taking my time on those.
Did you take is basically a shonen anime. What?
I think he tried to say the name, but it came out weird
Probably.
from voice to text.
Damn it, voice text. He said He said you could just watch the anime.
I'm gonna say no to that because I actually want to voice these characters. I enjoy like the pacing that we set for it.
With our hilarious voices that we give them. However, apparently I think I know where Alex is going with this. Apparently the anime is just anime voice actor heaven, and what he just said there.
Okay, so how's that work out?
He told me there's a segment where there's like a hot assistant lady, and he literally is trying to get her under his desk. There's not really fan service in it, so I might like it.
I'll watch it once we're done with the game. Because I'm pretty sure the anime is gonna add on to it.
Oh, Sloth is still talking about Kaisen. Jujutsu, whatever.
Oh.
I've been seeing the fucking intro like every 5 minutes on the fucking internet because of that goddamn fucking using pop punk music as anime intros trend. He could show you the first season since we played the first game.
I mean, that sounds good.
But yeah, apparently Phoenix Wright anime is like famous anime voice actor heaven because like everyone's in it from what Alex has been telling me. Apparently Stein's in it at some point.
Ah, yes, Stein.
Major luck.
He said that the reason he said that was because he told the guy he swapped his middle toes.
And he couldn't tell. He didn't think he would be able to tell.
Didn't notice.
Sebas from Overlord's apparently in it. The most badass butler ever.
Yep.
Don't charge the ineffable prices I have for you, stimati clienti. You will say I am quite pazzo.
Whatever that first one is, or To Your Eternity is more our speed, I guess.
VVA?
Is that how you pronounce it?
That's my guess.
My husband carries on with
Beat up
wanton
event.
sons. My reputation.
Sadly,
I'm
Manfred
stuck
von
with the bastard.
Karma isn't German.
Please make
Damn
him
it.
pay
I
for
liked
his blood.
voicing von Karma. He was so much fun.
But yeah, as you can see now, as I said, every beat up event is a cheating husband.
What have I seen in this? I know that man.
Jesus, spare me! Mangia te.
That was with a metal fist too, so he's dead.
That guy's fucked.
I probably caved his chest in.
I'm sorry. I regret it. Truly, I'm going straight
What'd you think of
home,
that?
I swear.
I also enjoyed voicing Detective Gumshoe. He was fun.
Apparently,
I know you guys loved hearing me voice Detective Gumshoe.
apparently Gumshoe is also voiced by somebody famous.
Is it Patrick Warburton?
No, unfortunately.
It was too perfect though.
It's the Beetle. It's Cocytus' voice actor from Overlord.
Sweet.
Some My Hero voices are in it as well.
I may or may not be able to pick up on those. Very likely may not. There's a lot of characters.
He told me the other day that the girl who voices Yaoyorozu's in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick that out, unfortunately. I don't have the same ear for voices like you guys.
apparently she plays Mia, so she's not going to be in it for very long.
Ah.
To Your Eternity is a mysterious immortal being named Fushi, sent to Earth with no emotions or identity. Fushi is able to take on the shape of those around that leave a strong impression on him. Starting off as a white orb, he takes the form of a rock, then a dying wolf. Badass.
That's actually pretty interesting.
Okay, lady, are you part bird? Because that was awkward.
She was so affronted she had no clue what to do about it.
I bumped into her and she just went, ah!
Ah!
It made you cry in the first episode. Oh god, gravity! Oh god, physics!
I can't tell you how many times I've said something very similar to that.
What? Oh god, gravity?
Yeah.
Well, hell, it was you who came up with it, so yeah, it makes sense. You're not an easy crier. I don't know if it's a part of getting older, or if literally by getting older I'm just turning into a massive pansy. But I get emotional over the weirdest shit now sometimes.
Well, speaking of stuff like that, I guess I definitely cried at the end of Angel Beats.
Oh yeah, hell, I cried. Want to know when I cried at Angel Beats? I cried whenever the pink-haired chick is about to go and the blue-haired guy comes up and says,
"Oh, that was a tearjerker,"
and fucking describes how they could live together. And I was like, ah!
The potential wife they could have had.
It was like, oh god. Steven,
yeah, that.
I kind of wish you would just left. This is worse.
Man, that show was really good. Because it took a comedy where nothing really mattered, and it made you care about these characters so much without you even realizing it.
Yep. It wasn't until they started going away that you're like, oh, I actually care about these people. No!
Yeah.
Fuck!
It wasn't until there were stakes.
And then the bittersweet part is not only the fact that it didn't get renewed for a second season, but the fact that it has the perfect goddamn fucking tie-in to a second season. That fucking last episode.
Yeah, the OVA that they showed.
Where they like glance by each other in real life, and then he's just about to touch her shoulder, and then it ends, and you're like, I hate you.
Yeah, that got me.
Thank you, Ezio. You saved my life.
It was the most visceral reaction to an anime I've ever had. Thank God I was alone when I was watching this, because it was during the summer and I was off school. Because that was the one anime ending that I literally stood up. From a sitting position and said, "No, fuck you."
Where's your pass? What pass? You don't
Man,
have a pass.
that show was
You cannot enter Venezia
so
without a pass.
well done.
Who invited you? Nobody. Basta! No pass, no entrance. Don't worry, Leonardo.
Vivi, Fluorite Eye's Song, an AI complex theme park
Don't just stand
where
there.
dreams,
I
hopes,
need
and
help.
science intermingle. Created as the first ever autonomous humanoid AI, Vivi acts as an AI cast for the establishment. To fulfill her mission of making everyone happy through song, she continues to take the stage and perform with all her heart. However, the theme park was still lacking in popularity. One day, an AI named Matsumoto appears before Vivi and explains that he has traveled from 100 years into the future. Kind of getting fucking... Alex will get this reference. Kind of getting fucking... Fuck. 13 Sentinels vibes from that. It's basically Terminator. Okay, sure.
I don't know if you guys have seen it before, but have you seen My Bride is a Mermaid?
Madonna.
Oh, you're good.
Alex.
The ladies must like you.
I've heard of it. I think I saw Sloth mention something about it
I
earlier.
wasn't looking to impress. Only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why
It wasn't a game.
It's what I mentioned earlier. I said that thing that Sloth did
the
the description
13
for.
Sentinels thing. Okay.
Yeah, I
Now,
said kind of give me vibes of a certain character from 13 Sentinels, and Alex is like, no!
Any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
Yes, Signora. Whatever you
But
say.
yeah, My Bride is a Mermaid. It was one of those shows that I watched
We
it,
won't trouble you
and I was
anymore.
still kind of a little bit confused by it, but I really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Katerina.
Perhaps we'll see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forley, it would be my
Basically, first
pleasure to
episode,
welcome you.
main character
Look forward to
goes to the
enjoying
beach
your
with his
hospitality.
family, nearly drowns, and gets rescued by a mermaid. However, the mermaid work exactly like the mafia. So now that he knows about them, he has to be silenced.
Quite all right, my friend.
But the mermaid that saved him says, no, you're not gonna kill him because I'm gonna marry him.
Alrighty then.
And nobody is happy with this decision except for her.
Not even the dude getting married. He's like, no, okay.
More along the lines of, he's like, we just met. How are you this certain that you want to marry me? And here's the thing. The parents of the main character find out that he's going to get married, and the first thing they do is assume that he raped her. And now he's being forced into this marriage by a mafia-like family.
What the hell?
They assume far worse than the actual scenario with this guy, even though they have every reason to trust him. And that's their entire character for the show.
And that's their
Every
son.
time something happens, they assume way worse of him than what actually happened.
Good lord.
So now the mafia people are trying to figure out a way to subtly kill the main character.
The Afro dude?
I don't remember the Afro dude, but because it's been years since I watched it, I need to watch it again. But check it out; it's definitely worth your time. The only other character I can remember is there's a few of them. There was the pop idol mermaid, and there was the guy who wants to be a submarine.
Alrighty then.
And I don't mean he wants to pilot a submarine or be the captain of a submarine. He wants to be a submarine.
Wow. Oh yeah.
I've seen what you're talking about, and I'm not gonna watch it.
The anime about spiders. That don't forget Terminator Dad. Apparently.
Yeah, there was Terminator Dad, and he was the dad of the Pop Idol Mermaid. And his entire character was literally just Terminator references.
Wow.
It was a good show.
But yeah, we found out about that spider anime when we just sat at work one day with no work to do, and we just looked up stupid, fucking, not Sentai. But the group of animes where you die or something, you go to another world. What's the
Isekai.
Yeah, we looked up dumb isekai anime names, and that was one of them.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
The worst one being...
So I'm a spider, so what?
Yeah,
I don't think
the
so.
worst one being
That's
the one where the
Caterina
person...
Sforza. Dr.
Oh wait, no. The
Apocalypse.
second worst one being the
Her
one where the
husband
person
is
died
Oswald.
and
Her
was
husband is
turned
the
into
Lord
a
of Forley.
vending
That
machine.
woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
The stupidest one...
Only anime could. Only anime could.
The stupidest one is the one where the dude died drowned in an onsen and came back as an onsen in the girls section.
Everything all right?
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing.
Oh god, a Desmond section.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged
No.
exposure to the animus can have side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about.
Thankfully, it's quick.
You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping
Sounds like a
realities.
cash grab if you ask
So
me. No
what
shit.
you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful
Okay,
with you.
time to go
I
back
hope
into
so.
this again.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
Yep, here it is. "15 weirdest isekai anime plots that you can't help but laugh at. Reborn as a vending machine, I now wander the dungeon."
Yeah, that sounds insane.
A man who is obsessed with vending machines is crushed by one as he tries to protect it from crashing to the ground. He's reincarnated as a vending machine in a fantasy world. Though he wants to see what the world has to offer, he is unable to move or talk because, well, he's a vending machine. Help comes in the form of an adventurer named Lamis, who agrees to carry him around on her back, granting his wish and setting the stage for vending machine-themed adventures.
No doubt she's the love interest.
Number 2, I was reincarnated as a hot spring in an alternate world, and I'm way too effective.
That's a mouthful.
While traveling to an onsen, dude gets into an accident and loses his life. He's reincarnated into a fantasy world, not as a person, but as an onsen. This seems like it would be entirely unpleasant, but there are some perks. The healing nature of this steamy water attracts a wide variety of beautiful women. Oh god, I forgot about this one. This was terrible. Because I reincarnated as a succubus, I'll squeeze out milk.
No.
Is this a thinly veiled excuse for Ichi? Absolutely, but it's still funny as hell. Oh. Here's this is not even sexual related, but
I'm not gonna even touch that. I'm leaving that one alone.
The Ride-On King. Want to read an isekai manga starring a knockoff Vladimir Putin? Read The Ride-On King.
I don't.
Oh god, this one. Dragon Ball. That time I got reincarnated as Yamcha.
Huh?
Based on Dragon Ball by Akira Toriyama.
It's amazing how anime can still surprise me.
The description is terrible. If most people got the opportunity to be reincarnated as a character from Dragon Ball, they probably wouldn't pick Yamcha. But that's exactly what happens in this series. When he trips trying to sneak a peek at girls' panties, loses consciousness, and wakes up in the world of his favorite series, he decides that he isn't going to take Yamcha's poor circumstances lying down. Instead, he's going to change his fate for the better.
So he's just trying to make Yamcha cooler.
I guess.
I think Yamcha deserves it at the very least.
Number 6. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks? Oh god, I didn't read the description for this one. Oh, it's fucking terrible. Do You Love Your Mom and Her 2-Hit Multi-Target Attacks is a summer 2019 anime. Masato is selected to be transported to a video game world, but there's one major hitch. His mother is along for the ride. What's more, the two of them won't make any progress through their new world unless they use this as an opportunity to get to know each other.
You're right, that was terrible.
This one's not that one. You know that one, Sloth. Here's this one. This one's plus-sized elf. This is a reverse isekai where an elf goes to... I figured it would with that fucking title.
It was implied.
This is one where an elf gets transported to the real world instead, so it's reversed. We're in the South, we'll be fine. This one just other than the fact that it's a reverse isekai, this one sounds normal. The hero and his elf bride open a pizza parlor in another world.
I actually would watch that one. That sounds fun.
So I'm a Spider, so what? Found it. Kuyo Kara Mao. Dude is transported to another world when bullies shove his head into a toilet.
Is that it?
That's it.
Well, that's certainly not the power fantasy isekai.
Reincarnation of White Bear. I became the legendary guardian deity of the sacred forest. It depends on how trashy it is. Sloth. Devil's Apart.
I can do it. I can watch crap anime as long as I'm with people to make fun of it. I cannot do it on my own.
And The Devil is a Part-Timer is on that list, and so is the slime anime.
I liked both of those. Those were really good.
Okay, well, now that the anime section is over...
Yeah.
Game. I forgot.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys? Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look
I
it up
think
for
you
you
just
if you
said
like.
it.
Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
What's whose name?
You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
If he's talking
No, not
about
yet. But what do you think all this is for?
the chick
eh?
we're talking
You
to,
think
her name
Lucy's
is
giving
Rebecca.
you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not ideal. And taking a life is never easy. But sometimes, there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point, but don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
I totally agree with that assessment. So whenever the main character of this game does the thing that we want him to, does not do the thing we want him to do and that he should do, you kind of get mad at him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it into a whole big thing.
That's cool. So, how's she treating you?
The translation software is still a bit laggy. You're probably catching the odd bit of Italian. Sorry about that.
Watch
No
this
worries.
line.
Abstergo's machine wasn't perfect either. And the subtitles? Definitely a big plus.
Haha. They actually went out of their way to put in a joke line about the absence of subtitles in the previous game.
Nice.
Where it was like, holy where it's like, you're sorry you're catching the odd bit of a different language you don't know. It's like, hey, fuck it, I got subtitles, I don't give a shit.
What could 16 have found that needs so much secrecy and security?
Well, I don't know, do I? Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
What are you up to?
What am I up to?
That's a question. Why don't you? Oh, right. We have to do the catheter thing.
Looking to see if any of them are still around.
And?
Why is
Nothing
Rebecca's
concrete.
voice actress in
Reports
Kingdom
of
Hearts 3?
One in the archives of the National Central Library in Florence.
Beats
Maybe
me.
A few in the hands of
Who
collectors.
does she play?
Probably Templars. I'd send someone to check it out, but we're very short on manpower.
3.
How do you think the Codex wound up in Italy? I mean, it
Elizabeth
seems so
Swan.
random.
Oh
Dante
no.
Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened in 1321, yeah? Now, I'm still
Yeah,
working
I
on
don't
making the
remember that.
connections, but from what I can tell, Polo encountered the assassins.
I don't
while
remember
visiting
Elizabeth Swan having too
Kublai
many
Khan.
lines in Kingdom Hearts
This
3,
right.
so...
Well, yeah,
Must be
because
where he
you-
obtained the Codex.
I
Now, when he
almost
returned
called
to
him
Italy,
Cora.
he passed it
Sora
on to
shows up
Dante.
in Kingdom Hearts 3
Dante was
land.
close to him,
You see
not an
the
assassin
fucking
himself.
beach
Now, I've
scene
no
from
idea what brought the two of them
the
together.
third Pirates movie, and then you go and do your own crab-related adventures.
I don't think Lucy wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right.
It
Got enough to deal
wasn't a very
Yeah, satisfy my
flattering
curiosity
way of
will have to
doing that
wait.
one.
300 crabs.
Collect 300 crabs.
300 fucking crabs.
And then there was all the underwater segments you had to do.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then I think you see like the second beach scene where fucking Davy Jones is standing in a bucket.
They did that.
And then that's the only 2 scenes from the movie you see.
So what's the plan?
Meanwhile, they
We're
did
gonna
the
see what you
entirety
managed to
of the Let It Go song in the Frozen world.
Yeah, and the
Come on.
entirety of the fucking Rapunzel movie.
Yep.
Abstergo's
With a
out
boss
there,
fight at the end.
looking for us. They're better funded and better equipped, so it's only a matter of time before they find this
Where'd
place.
you
We need to be ready for them when
where'd
they
you
do.
post it, Sloth?
I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure
general.
out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
With the creative minds behind Attack on Titan and ReZero. Huh. You just got the shits from that trailer? What, you immediately watch the trailer and you're like, bust shit! What is happening?
Just imagining that now.
I just went back into the anime section and saw he can shoot laser beams from his butt.
I sent that.
Yeah, I know.
It was a long time ago.
And My Dumb Academia, I just saw that again too. No, lay shits. Okay.
You gotta watch that scene, cause like, oh, it's amazing. The
Lucy?
lasers from
I'm
the
seeing
butt scene.
things.
It's very funny.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Even just hearing
No.
Even just seeing that it's like a little girl in a field, I'm just reminded of that fucking Full Metal blooper. Hey, Grandma says she's making soup tonight. Want you to come over.
The adoption rate is
Fuck yeah!
Another day or two and we'll be done.
God, I wish they kept that.
That was so perfect.
Alright, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah,
Did you like the little caption I attached to the video?
Welcome to the Anime Club. We don't know what's going on either.
Going through his files, Riddick flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault.
Knew about the Bagunga.
A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through. After everything I put him through. It's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers on it. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault.
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this.
Bing Bonga. The cool thing about it being original means it can just end when it wants to. Trueness.
Alright, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond.
It's the middle of the day.
I'm glad
you still have a huge mouth. I just felt like I should say that.
I felt like I should bring that up again. Well, time to go back to my bed and not have anything else. Oh. Lucy, I don't feel so good. I think having the catheter in my urethra for that long might have had some effects. Oh, seeing ghost horses. Oh, God.
Lucy, I need you to use your giant mouth and help me out of this.
What the hell?
Oh, look. Oh, God. It's fucking ACRE. Oh, no.
ACRE?
No, it's ACRE.
What the hell? Not even in the Animus.
Must kill to relieve stress.
Just having some kind of weird dream. Going without sleep for who knows how long. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
It's not helping.
Why does murder not make me feel better?
That's what usually makes me feel better. God, I wish the Templars in the first game were this easy to fucking kill. No survivors. Must take out stress.
Where do you keep coming from?
Yeah, if only. Have you tried sticking it in faster?
Now's not time for your mouth jokes, Lucy.
We gotta chase a person.
With our goofy run.
Can't be as bad as Ezio's pre-assassin armor run. Because fucking Ezio's sprint when he wears his fucking Florentine rich person outfit, he's literally running like a cartoon character. Because he has his hands to his sides like this. His fists are barely moving. He's still from the waist up. Only his legs are moving. So he's running like a fucking cartoon character.
So he runs like Double D?
Yes. Maybe give it a harder grip. I had plenty of time to do that. Fuck you, game. Well, I guess I gotta climb the tower. This tower that for some reason I couldn't climb in one. I guess they wanted to save it for this segment. Did they even plan on using it for this segment back then?
Who could care?
Couldn't fucking swim either. Like a fucking dumbass.
It's the woman from ACRE.
It's Maria! Oh,
Maria.
God.
Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that.
Yes, Ezio can swim. And do you want to know the funniest thing about this entire hookup is? I'll reveal to you in a minute, as soon as I jump off this ledge.
Wait a second.
She's literally pregnant right now. Literally this second pregnant.
Oh shit. That must be...
The camera even zooms into her fucking crotch.
Altair works fast.
Oh God, the ghosts again. Why is it only horses?
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good.
No, that's a tossing in the hay.
All right. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Ugh.
Ah, good of you to join us.
Sorry. Long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
All right, Big Mouth.
No one lets her ignore it.
So Rebecca hasn't been in a game since AC3. You mean her voice actor? Because her and Sean were both in... Rebecca and Sean's characters were in Black Flag. And Syndicate. And Valhalla. Yeah. I don't know if her voice actor has been in a game since 3. But, yeah, they've been there the whole time. After Desmond left, they might as well have been the main characters.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine.
You sure?
We lost 2 more teams last night. That's 8 more of us, just... gone.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Her face is tired.
It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Her mouth is huge.
Hey, remember what you told me? You gotta have faith. And look, here we are, safe and sound.
I'm still fucking
how
mad
long?
they didn't get
And
John
when they
Delancey to
find us,
come back as William
then what?
Miles in Origins.
When that happens,
I'm
if
still
that
mad
happens,
about that.
We'll deal with it. I'll keep you safe.
Fuck, John Delancey played
Anyway,
played
Enough with my
Desmond's
little
dad
breakdown.
well.
I should get back to work. And so should you.
After watching him play Q in Star Trek, I just want him in everything.